here's a little, I've had a couple of viewers, subscribers who had questions about the use of the Bumble. You know, they're getting it too tight. They can't pull the strap off. So I'm going to shoot a little video here of you know of how I do things. Since here at Melton we take all the straps off, we do not leave them on the winches attached to the truck. So here we are at the very front of the trailer. That's the cabinet I'm going to put the straps into. Got my Bumble set up here on the first stake pocket right here. And you got a 20-volt max DeWalt, you know, drill driver, you know, set all the way to the maximum there for torque on number 2, and spinning, you know, over the top. All right, so all my straps are loose. I'm going to pull all the hooks to here, put all the hooks here all lined up with all the tails going that way. Then I'm going to pull each one individually, inspecting them by hand, then loading it in, winding it up, doing, and just rinse and repeat all the way along. 4-inch straps, 2-inch straps, 3-inch straps, they all fit on the Bumble here. So we're gonna shoot a little I'm gonna pull my straps up and we'll get started. All right, so we got all the straps off. They're all the hooks are hanging on the rub rail. Gonna collect them all, bring them all down here, line them up nice and neat. The tails are gonna be dragged out that way. I'm gonna drag them all to the Bumble, the strap winder, and wind them up in order. All right, so Bumble set up with the drill in it. Now, doesn't matter if you're using D-rings, using the internal clasp hook, or using the big 4-inch hooks or 2-inch hooks like we're using here. Strap is going to be the same. It's going to wind up the same exact way. Just how you want this oriented at the end is up to you. Now, when I'm done, all the straps that are non-damaged are going to be facing inward to the roll. So imagine the roll is right here. This hook is facing inside. If the roll is damaged, you know, if the strap is damaged beyond use, I roll it so that the hook is facing on the outside of the roll. That way I can know immediately just by sight whether it's a good hook, a good strap, or a bad strap. And that way I'm never unrolling a strap and saying, oh, well, that one was damaged, I forgot about that. I can look at it just by sight on the orientation of this hook, either outside or inside. So we're going to be putting it on the inside. So what I do, I make sure this hook is face down. The back, so this is the back side of the strap right here. So just so it all goes right at my feet, pull it over my hand, and I inspect the strap all the way along. Now these straps are 30 feet. I got one that's like 25 feet. But okay, so this strap is good. So this is the back side, this is the outside, this is the inside. Pass a little hook here to keep it locked in. Nice big loop. Basically all the way back to this piece right here. Hopefully you can see that. And don't pull your trip when you're winding up with this, don't wind it up so tight that you can't get it off and you wind up pulling the center out. Nice big loop here, keep it loose. Speed up as you go along. And just feather the throttle there, and feather your trigger. Comes off nice and easy. And you can see hook is on the inside here. So this strap is good to go for use. There's not enough damage. There's a little bit of ticks on the sides here, but not compromising its strength. So that's a good strap. And basically we just rinse and repeat. How do we want this? You know, we've looked at it when we put it on and when we pulled it off, so we know the strap is good, but I'm going to inspect it again before I wind it up. So this is how I want it orientated, and it's so simple. If I find a nick that's too big on there, a cut that's too big, I can easily just flip it over and wind it that way. But I'm going to assume that the strap is good. So hook down right at my feet, right in front of the Bumblebee. Pull it across my hand to inspect. You know, frayed edges, little nicks here or there, but nothing that's compromising the strap. So right on in. Nice long tail. Bring it all the way back to the entry bar. Nice and gentle start, and then you can speed up. And then once you get to the end, just feather the trigger so you're not pulling up too tight. Don't pull it all at one time. And the same thing applies right here. So nice, even, nice compact. The distance from the outside here to the very bottom little trough in here is a matter of millimeters. So, but this is another good strap. Doesn't matter whether the strap is old or new, same process applies. Basically, I inspect my straps when I put them on. I inspect my straps when I take them off. I inspect my straps when I'm winding them up to put them away. So that I always know the condition of my straps and whether they are to be taken out of service. And if you look down here, all the straps laying out, going down, nice and straight. They're like not a whole lot of likelihood to get tangled. It will happen once in a while, I mean, but overall, you know, it works just fine. Let's look at it right there. Now, some guys are very quick with the manual winders. That's all well and good. $30 feet of strap right there. And then you just say, just don't try to go as fast as possible. Take your time. You know, you need to inspect your equipment to make sure that it's working properly, because that protects you, nobody else. Yeah, I don't worry about anybody else's safety when I do my job. I worry about my safety first. I know that if I'm not going to get hurt by it, nobody else is. And it really is, it's not that much longer or shorter of a process the way I do it than what they, you know, what is claimed, how fast it can go. It's just a tool that makes it a little bit less work. It's not a tool that saves me any real amount of time, because like I said, I'm taking my time and inspecting each and every strap each and every time. So, you know, I'm not saving a lot of time with it, but it's just a convenience that I use. As I said, they're feather it on, nice and gentle, watching it, making sure this hook doesn't come up and slap you in the leg or the groin. Wrapped up nice and neat. What more can you ask? Now this tool is not a necessity. It's a convenience. Now, there's several different models of manual winders. I saw one on another YouTuber's channel. It was a manual hand winder, but it was magnetic, and it just touch it, and it attached to the trailer. In America, we got the guy was out of Europe, out of England. And like I said, he had the magnetic one, put it right there, wind the straps up by hand, all well and good. And even the Bumblebee could be adapted to attaching with a magnet. All right here is a good example of what we're looking at. This is why I inspected 3 times. This is only a 1/5. When it hits a 1/3 or a 1/4, then I would take this one out of service. But this would go into light service. So this would be a light service, not a full weight, you know, maybe 3,000 pound, you know, holding force. I would put this one under. But it's still usable. I do not have any doubts that it would hold half the weight. I would not use it just like a brand new one here with 5,400 pounds, 54-55 kilograms. But I would treat it as like a 2.5 inch strap. And you want to make sure you inspect your straps every single time you use them. Because you can get a Department of Transportation violation for having straps that are defective, damaged, beyond a certain amount. I have to look that regulation up because I don't have it on top of my head like I used to. So even a 2-inch strap, bring it all the way back down here, go slow, keep it pulled over to the side so it stays nice and even. Take your time. Goes on and off just like the 4-inch strap. Roll just nice and tight, the same exact way. And the same process for the last one. Drag it along, inspect it. Now I'm inspecting not only just by my eye, but also by feel, because it's running over my hand. See, all the way back to the entry horn. Nice and even, nice and steady, not wound too tight, easy to pull off. Wound nice and easy. You see that S that's right in the middle there? That yin yang right there? Rolls out nice and even. And there's all of our straps. Nothing left on the truck. All of our tarps are off, our bungees are off, our straps are off, our edge protectors are off. All the tools are back up on right here at the front of the truck. So I'm gonna put everything away. we still have to fold our tarps over there. But, you know, we're going to get ourselves unloaded. Then we're going to get up to the truck stop. And then we are going to get our federal DOT inspection done. And then we will see what happens after that. More than likely, I'll be sitting for the rest of the day. But it's all depending on how fast they get that DOT inspection done. You know, first of all, when I can get in. And then 2, when I can... when the inspection is complete. 3, that the inspection is complete with no problems with the truck. I haven't seen a single problem, you know, besides the radar, going kerflooey, but that's not a DOT thing. So, you know, once we get it unloaded, up to the truck stop, get into a DOT inspection, have it come out with a clean inspection, ready to roll. I seriously doubt that that's going to be done before the end of the day. It's 9 o'clock right now, and it's just one of the things. It's got a little bit of wind here. It's in the upper 40s. I mean, not bad. I mean, I'm in a t-shirt. You know, not too bad. It's fairly dry around here on the ground, so that's always a bonus. But like I said, truck and trailer are running fine. I don't anticipate any problems with the inspection. We're just gonna get ourselves, you know, get that put away, secure those edge protectors, put my tarp tool away, my tarp pushing tool away, fold and roll the tarps, put them away, and we should be able to get out of here.